Here's a truth most people avoid. You are already living in the future you once promised yourself you'd change. And if nothing changes today, this will become the life you regret defending. At some point in the past, you said, "Soon I'll get serious. Next year will be different. Once things settle down, I'll start." This moment right now is that promised future. So the real question is simple. What are you doing with it? Most people don't fail because they lack potential. They fail because they live in someday. Someday I'll focus. Someday I'll change. Someday I'll take action. But someday is a lie that feels productive, and years disappear inside it. Look at how fast a year passes. Not in theory, in reality. People blink, and suddenly the year is gone, and they can't explain where it went. The difference between people who grow and people who repeat the same year over and over is awareness. One group drifts, the other reflects and adjusts. High performers don't ignore the past, but they don't drown in it either. They ask better questions. What did I do that actually stretched me? What worked and why? What didn't work and what did it teach me? Not to judge themselves, but to extract lessons. Because experience alone doesn't make you wiser. Reflection does. Here's the rule: no one escapes. If you don't do something different, you don't get a different result. Breakthrough is not accidental. It's uncomfortable. It demands courage. If nothing about your behavior changes, neither will your life. One mistake people make is only tracking what went wrong. That trains the mind to expect failure. The people who grow fastest are the ones who also acknowledge what worked. Small wins, unexpected progress, moments of resilience. Gratitude isn't weakness, it's strategic. It teaches the brain what to repeat. Here's where most goal setting goes wrong. People focus on outcomes instead of identity. They ask, "What do I want to achieve?" but not, "Who must I become?" But identity drives behavior, and behavior creates results. Change who you are being, and circumstances follow. The people who move forward clearly have one thing in common. They can see themselves in the future in detail. Not vague hope, not wishful thinking. Clarity. Where are you? How do you live? What standards do you operate by? Vagueness kills momentum. Clarity creates commitment. Most people avoid commitment because they're afraid of disappointment. But here's the paradox. Without commitment, nothing meaningful happens. No one accidentally becomes disciplined. No one stumbles into purpose. No one wakes up successful by chance. Commitment isn't pressure, it's direction. None of this matters without action. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. What will you do differently? What will you do consistently? What will you start today? Momentum isn't built in a year, it's built in moments like this. Most people will hear this, feel inspired, and do nothing. If you're serious about becoming your best self, you don't need more motivation. You need standards. You need clarity. You need action. If this challenged you, if it forced you to think instead of just feel, subscribe to this channel now. This is where we stop talking about potential and start building a life that actually moves forward. Your future is already here. What you do next decides everything. Keep the momentum going. Dive into our past videos for powerful lessons and motivation. Remember, progress starts with action. See you in the next video.